So I have a snow day today.
Look at all the snow. Yeah. Welcome to winter.
And what have I done? Watch CSI. And that's basically it. And see, today's Wednesday. Just have a video up on Saturday. Do I have one filmed? No. Is that what I'm doing right now? Yes. So, let's just talk about words and power. Alright, anyway, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brenda Harvey, author of the Conspiracy series. Just there. I do not like this shelf, how it is. I'm gonna change it. If you saw my last vlog, not my last video, but my last vlog, I reorganized this, and now I have just like shelves of books, and then this section that I definitely want to change. Oh! You should be up there. Anyway, today we are going to be talking about words. And you know, guys, words have power. I know, that sounds like the beginning of an anti-bullying speech that you heard 1,000 times in elementary school. But it's true. Have you ever cried because you read a book? Laughed? Yelled? Thrown the book across the room? Yeah, me too. Why? Well, because you read something you didn't like, you read something you really liked, and it's just really moving. So you need to express that. And what the mistake that certain books make is they don't give you that feeling, or they give you that feeling, except it's the opposite feeling. Like a character's about to die, and it's, oh, they're about to die. Shame. Oh, wait, they're alive? Oh, bummer. That's what you get. So, writing is more than just words. Like, obviously, if you open any book, let's see, this one, all it is words. Would have been hilarious if I opened this book and then there was a giant picture, just like right there. Could you imagine? Yeah. Oh crap, where was this? I actually alphabetized them based on the author's last name. How long is that going to last? Not very. So, one of the easiest ways to keep your reader invested, not just in your characters, but in the writing itself, is just to make your words flow. Like, I've seen so many sentences, and I've written so many sentences, so many paragraphs that are so choppy. And we get that a lot in elementary school. It's like, she saw the dog. She walked over to the dog. She pet the dog. Now, upon seeing the dog, she walked over to it and pet it. Flows a lot better than the last thing. And, my gosh, the punctuation, so pain in the butt, it is beautiful. And you know, each sentence should be in some way lyrically composed. Boring lines make readers leave. Now, what do I mean by lyrically composed? Well, let's talk about Taylor Swift again. Every lyric paints some kind of picture. Like, have you seen that trend where it's like this artist versus other artists? You know, like, how you say different things, like, matters. I'm trying to think. When I felt like nothing, you made me feel like something. Versus, and when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite. You see, you must be able to paint a picture, and I know, you've talked about over and over and read just like description, and the more you read, it's like how many descriptions you actually see. Well, certain authors definitely use that imagery a lot more than others, but you can't just be able to say something. Like, show, don't tell. I know you hear this all the time. And sometimes it's confusing. It's like, I'm literally writing. I'm literally speaking. How can I not tell? Well, you can say the bird was red. Or you can say a crimson bird flew across the baby blue sky. You get the exact same thing, but you get more detail and you get more emotion. And one thing that I think people do tend to struggle with is just the emotion behind writing. And honestly, I don't know what to say about that. It's hard to force emotion, especially when you're not feeling it, so don't try to force it in there. But for me, like, the most emotional scenes have, I've just been in a haze and just started writing. I was literally in an English class last year, and I was just writing and writing, and then I was like, crap, I just killed this character. I didn't even realize it was coming until, like, it happened, and then I was talking to my friend and my English teacher at the time, who I loved, and she just left. But, you know, she had things to do, like, good for her. Yeah, you need, as an author, you are going to have the deepest connection with your characters. So if you're not feeling it with your characters, well, then that's a problem. It's very much like a relationship, you know? Like, you can't just write. You have to be putting in emotion, and if your characters are feeling something that you're clearly not feeling, either take a break and come back, or you need to change whatever's going on. My whipped cream melted. I feel like I'm being very aggressive in this video. Yeah. So, what have I been telling you this entire time? Well, basically, every single word you say or every single word you write has to, in some way, be. Let me rephrase. Every single sentence you write must have some kind of lyrical component. It must. Now, some sentences are just going to be boring. Like, he ran. And now, depending on the context, that can be really emotional. He ran. He ran fast and as far as he possibly could. And then you just build off of that. But most sentences, a reader should take their highlighter. Do I have a highlighter? Take their highlighter and highlight it, because it is just so meaningful. Like, that, they say, if everything's highlighted, nothing's highlighted, and that should basically be it. But that's so cool, that's so cool, that's so cool. Just throughout every sentence that you write. So just keep that in mind for every single thing you write. And if you aren't vibing with your characters, if you aren't vibing with your story, either walk away or change it. Some things just cannot be forced, and you shouldn't try to force them. And just write better. Like, avoid simple sentences. And now, does that mean every sentence you write needs to be complicated? No. In fact, it shouldn't be. There should be variety, but just keep that in mind. And remember, like, when you are writing for you, or you're writing a book, or you're writing a short story, you're not writing for a teacher. You're not writing for a grade. So write what feels right, you know? Okay, I think I've babbled on enough. So Thanks for watching this video. I had like none of this. 12 ounces of hot chocolate, and I think I drank one. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. Let's see, yeah, I don't know what's coming next. I just know I needed to get this done today, and I'm going to do more filming today later on. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. That really does help me out. So I'll just like grow this fun writing community. And it's warm and fuzzy. You know? Like a cold, snowy day when you're sitting by the fire. Hot chocolate and a cat. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for putting up with my nonsense for the last like 2 minutes. So, I'll see you next week at 4 with another video because I changed my uploading time. Okay, bye.